Hello everyone, in today's video we're going to install Sysmon version 15.2 to our Windows 11 machine. So Sysmon is short for a system monitor, and once it's installed in your laptop or Windows machine, it can monitor and log system activity to the Windows event log. So people who can use Splunk or other SIM tool already familiar with the Sysmon logs, right? You can do your query and you can do log analysis in your SIM, right? So yeah, before able to pull that log to our SIM tools, we have to install Sysmon. So and Sysmon alone does not do the job. So while we install Sysmon, we also need to install some Sysmon configuration template. So one of the popular one is this Swift-on security Sysmon config template. So there are other ones as well, but in this video we're going to use this one. So yeah, let me show you how do you get these stuff to install. First, just go to Google, search for Sysmon, and then you can see some navigation to this Windows sysinternals Sysmon website. Okay, so from here you just click it and it will download it. So now I already did, and I'm not going to download again. And for this Sysmon config template, we will search this Swift-on security GitHub, and it will also guide you this repository. And from here, you just go to sysmon config export.xml. And right here, you just click this download raw file, and it should download it. Okay, so if you read this config template a little bit, you will find out some nice commands like this. So you see, this is event ID. Event ID, what does event ID mean, right? So when you search for event ID in your event viewer in Windows, which we will talk about later, it is just corresponding to the process creation, right? So and so this template, not only this template, a lot of this config templates mainly focus on exclude, right? So because as a SOC analyst or a cybersecurity analyst, what you want to do is you want to get rid of noise, right? You want to get rid of false positive as much as possible, and so that's why mainly it use exclude a lot, but they also the template also use include as well. So this is one of the exclude example. For example, in event ID process creation log, you'll see a lot of exclusion because most of them is Windows related, right? That's nothing to do with this malicious activity by the attacker. And right here's one example, include, right? So for the Sysmon ID, event ID 2, file creation time, and this comment you can read. And here we did some inclusion, right? Uh, specifically we're saying this we want to include in our log, right? Etc. So as I think I remember, if I remember correctly, in Sysmon we have a total 29 event ID. Uh, okay, so 29 event ID, and I think this template does not have all of them, but have most of the important ones. So the template also depend, your company's objective, right? Your company's cybersecurity team's objective. So it can be changed. Okay, these rules, these template exclude, include, you can change it. So yeah, before actually installing this to our machine, before actually installing this to our machine, let me just show my Windows event viewer. So you just search here Windows event viewer, okay, and you click on it. You can open this nice event viewer here, And from here, just click application and service logs, come to Microsoft, come to Windows, and here, if you scroll the place that starts with S, uh, for Sysmon. So if you look at here, we don't see any Sysmon appearing, right? Sysmon folder appearing here. So after we install it, it will appear, right? Okay, so let's do the actual installation part. So if you come to this GitHub repository, uh, just we were looking at Sysmon config template GitHub repository after downloading this, and you will see this nice installation command. So as it says, run this administrator. So run your PowerShell with administrator rights, right? Okay, so I already opened my PowerShell right here with administrator role. Okay, so if you use some other not administrator role, it will not it will fail. So make sure you use administrator role. Okay, so how do we open this as administrator role? So go to your start, go to your PowerShell terminal and right click on it, and you will see run as administrator. Okay, so now let me open my downloads, and if you look at my downloads, I already have Sysmon config export template, and I also download Sysmon. Okay, so this one you have to extract it. So I just did extract all to same downloads folder, and open this, and you will see three Sysmon executable. So for mine, I have to use Sysmon 64A because I'm using Windows machine in my VMware in Apple Silicon CPU. So that's why I have to use this ARM. If you are using Windows that's not ARM CPU, you can use either Sysmon 64 or Sysmon. Okay, if you're not using correct one, the installation also fail. All right, now as you can see, I already went to this downloads folder. Let me go to one more. I'm just gonna do Sysmon. All right, so right here, let me copy the installation. All right, now let me go to, yep, right here. Okay, so, and we need to couple changes right here. I will do dot forward slash and change this. I think it is let me see. Yes, it is capital S, Sysmon 64A, because that's the one I am gonna use. And do we need to one level up? Correct, right? So I'm just gonna do one level up from here, dot forward slash. Okay, I'll pull up a little bit. All right, so all right, now it is installed successfully. So okay, one way to make sure it's installed is open our event viewer again, and let's go to application and services log. All right, let's give it a time. So okay, and open Microsoft, Windows, and from here, if you go to place that has sudo, all right, here, if you remember earlier, we didn't have this folder, right? So now it is appearing in event viewer, and let's click the operational. Yep, we have our Sysmon working correctly. It is actually, it's already logging here. Okay, so if you look at it, is DNS query rules. I think it is this is Microsoft. I think this is Edge related, Microsoft Edge related, right? DNS query, so it's already showing. So process create. If you look at this, we did some process creation, right? Since we were working on our, you know, this installation, right? I think that's the reason probably. Okay, and yeah, let's do one more example. What I'm gonna do is I will just go to my terminal. I will do, if I remember correctly, cal cexe, Is it should spin up calculator? Let's see. Great. So we have our calculator spin up, and let's see, it is gonna log here or not. Uh, it should, right? Let me do refresh. Yep, process create. You see the first one, very first one, and if you look at here, image cal c.exe. If you look at the command line, we did run this command, correct? So yeah, directory is current directory. Yeah, that's it, guys. So this is how do you install Sysmon in your Windows machine, and specifically in Windows 11. And yeah, so you can do your analysis without sim, like here in event viewer. Okay, all right. Thank you for watching. If you like, please give a like and subscribe. See you next time.